Hello there, Ray here. A new version of Minecraft came out. That is Minecraft 1.19.3 Release Candidate 1. Release candidates are the new thing that they're doing. This is a way for them to say that this is a working version and you're welcome to play this as they see it as being stable. And during this release candidate time, if anyone else happens to run across any troubles, then they'll come out with a second release candidate. But the full release of 1.19.3 is still expected to come out this upcoming Tuesday on December 6th. Let's take a look at all these changes that came with the past week, then quickly review what's going to exactly be in this version, and then look at the new changes to the Bedrock Edition. In creative, you can come in and fill a chest full of stuff, and then you can control pick block it. And this will make a NBT one, which actually will remember everything that's inside of it. And then if you put that into another chest, and then if you come in and pick block that one, then that one would also remember everything inside. And if you continue this would eventually crash the game due to the stack overflow error. This used to also be a problem with NBT loading, but they fixed that. So now there should be an upper limit so you don't ever run into this. And they fixed a second bug related to the nesting NBTs, such as like chest stacks. Now added it so narrator can narrate deaths.
Rays fell from a high place.
Oh, that's amazing.
You died.
With the new changes where you can add custom sounds to different player heads, you're also able to control pick block them, and they'll actually remember what sound they're supposed to play. There was a problem that piglins weren't going after gold items that they were admiring, and now they once again walk towards them, including villagers walking towards items that they're interested in. The collisions of individual entities was actually running on the render thread, which deals with the player visually seeing different blocks and things in the world. So normally your frames would be quite low, but if there was a bunch of things that had collision, all of a sudden your frames would jump up, even if you happen to not be looking at them. But the fix should really help with people who are having low FPS around entities. The new Vex models, the Vex wasn't actually sitting in the center of the hitbox, which they got fixed now. The new Vex will now rotate their head like the old ones do. When Vex holds something in the offhand, it was showing up being also in the main hand, and that'll be just one item in either hand. Something I didn't know, but when it comes to blocks, the way that they're highlighted is the light is kind of in this corner here, and then it's a little bit darker on this side of the block. But this wasn't the case for the bamboo block, which you can see there is some dark pixels over here, and on this side it's more lighter. So the rotation has been fixed. You might remember this setting here, smooth lighting. You could choose between maximum, off, as well as minimum. But ever since 1.8, minimum smooth lighting and maximum smooth lighting settings were exactly the same. The whole reason for this setting is so you can get slightly better lighting and how it wraps around stuff like stairs, but it wasn't actually working. But they got it working once again. If a mob starts to freeze from powder snow, you could go ahead and now actually remove the powder snow, and it will not continue to convert over into a stray. When before, even if you remove the powder snow, after a little while, it still convert. Before it was possible to pick block the wither, but it wasn't possible to pick block the dragons. Now they also added that. Recently in the pre-releases, they accidentally made it so that bubble columns would let light through. So just by placing down a soul sand way down here, we can actually bring the light from the surface all the way down here. Now this wasn't intended, so now it's been resolved. If you were in creative and had an empty glass bottle ready to fill up with some water, but also had a consumable in your offhand, when you try to go right click and make the noise like you're using it, but it wouldn't actually fill it up. Now you're able to do this. They fixed a few more bugs to do with how the selection happens when tabbing about in the menus. They fixed a server crash, which was occurring on Linux when players would log in, and they fixed a few minor texture issues. Did you know I'm like Santa Claus? And I can see if you're subscribed or not. So make sure you're on the nice subscribed list. So the main reason that they're coming in with a new Java edition full release is to fix problems along the way while they're also trying to come out with 1.20. So it mostly consists of a lot of different fixes, but the main features include the spawn eggs for the Ender Dragon, Iron Golem, Snow Golem, and Wither. We also get the fill biome command, the new game rules so you can tweak the way things work, creative inventory getting an entire rework, so stuff that's more easily found within it. Now, even though you are playing the 1.19.3 version, you can still come in and create new worlds that have the option to add in the 1.20 experimental features as well as the bundle. So you can get access to all this new bamboo camel stuff while playing on a stable version. But the majority of this update is just a lot of different bug fixes and minor changes throughout the game. The Bedrock Edition also got a pretty major new update, being 1.19.50, which they finally released a spectator mode for the Bedrock Edition players. It's kind of crazy since Java had it for so long. They also came out with some new controls, and they also got the new default player skins and the new mech skin. Join my live streams every Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, or see my new 1.20 farms and machines in this playlist, or this one about weird glitches I found throughout the years. Thanks to every single one of you that joined my Discord as we reach 7,000 members over there. If you guys haven't already joined, a link is down below. Even after 13 years of playing this game, I still get excited for the updates, and I hope you guys are as well. I'll see you guys in the next one, and have a good one. Bye-bye!